What's up? What's up? We are live on the Get Your Angle Sports UFC show. We are looking at the whole card, and we are here with two of our favorite guests. We are here with the professor. Say what's up, professor.
How's it going?
And we are here with Ace.
Oh man.
All right. So, big card we got this weekend, this Saturday. Obviously, the top of the card is a little bit heavier than the lower part of the card. Not too many people excited about the lower early prelims, but we're gonna go through it, give you our takes, and if we pass on it, we're just gonna pass because not many people know about these early prelims. So we're gonna start off with the very first fight of the night. And we got Malcolm Gordon versus Jimmy Flick. So 14-7 versus 16-7. They're both coming off losses. Canada versus United States. What do you guys think about this fight? Go ahead, Professor.
It's a pass for me.
A complete pass, huh? Just a bunch of losers.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr. Ace?
Yeah, from a breakdown standpoint, I don't got nothing on this fight, man. Two newer guys, both coming off fights. I'm not saying the UFC is like this. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like one of the fight of the nights because it always happens like that. It's two guys you don't know coming off losses, trying to avoid that two fight skid. But as far as like a
Absolutely.
betting standpoint or an angle, I don't got nothing on it, man. It'd probably be entertaining. Both guys desperate, but nothing like from a betting standpoint or anything that I'm looking forward to watching. It'll be
Yeah,
on
it
in the
looks
background, always.
Yeah. Looks like both journeymen. Odds are pretty even. Your guess is as good as anyone else's. So, and then next we got Jasmine Jazdavarius versus Priscilla Kachiwara, the zombie girl.
Yeah.
Professor, what's your take on this?
I like Jasmine.
Why is that?
She's a hometown girl. She trains at a good gym. Her teammates, Mike Mallet, who's going to be fighting on the main card of the pay per view. And then I just don't think Priscilla's that's good. She's very hittable.
Yeah, you do not want to be hittable if you're in a fight. That's for sure. What do you think, Ace?
I'm taking the complete opposite. Typically in the
Whoa.
women's division to get hit, but if you could hit harder, and that she can do, the zombie girl, his girl Jasmine, she's coming off back-to-back losses. And there's this, hold on, I'm distracted. I'm driving, and there's a girl crossing the street in a super tight mini skirt and like literally angel wings, like she's a Victoria's Secret model. This is weird. I'm
Whoa.
over here by Santana Row.
Well, let's stop the fight. Let's go live with Ace.
Let's live stream this. Jesus Christ. All
Yeah.
right, but
Okay.
sorry, got distracted.
Does she look like the zombie girl,
She
Priscilla
does not look like
Cachuaria?
the zombie girl. She looks more like one of the ring girls, to be honest with you.
Nice, nice.
I'm trying to get a live shot, but it's not gonna. My camera's not gonna focus. All right, fuck it.
So
Anyway, so
this
yeah, that's
is
what I think. That fight, should be a good fight. That girl cracks. What's her name?
Priscilla. So if you
Yeah,
think Priscilla
Priscilla.
has a good chance, she's at plus 275. So that's
Maybe take it on her getting a finish because the other girl's coming off of two fight skid. I don't know too much on her. I haven't seen too many fights, but I've seen a lot of Priscilla's fights. And yeah, one thing she'll do, she'll swing until the end of the fight. So 3 rounds, she could knock a girl out any time of the fight. That's what I like in a dog or someone I'm betting on. So if you
sounds
got,
like
you probably get good odds if you take Cachuara with the finish.
yeah, and these fights can go either way. Usually they go the opposite way of the odds. I don't see too many heavy favorites. It goes more opposite than football. I'll tell you that much. But
Yeah.
we got in the next fight, we got Johan Leonis versus Sam Patterson. What do you guys think about that? 9-2 versus 10-2-1, both coming off of losses. We got once again Canada fighting United Kingdom or England. A big weight advantage for Johan. Any take on this fight?
For me, it's a pass on this fight, man. Same thing, kind of like the first fight. I don't know. I think Professor might have a little bit more on this fight.
Nah, I'm not too familiar with both of these fighters.
Yeah,
Surprisingly, the
actually,
early fights, I'm more attracted to the girl fights.
yes, yes. You wouldn't take someone that's fighting at home over. I mean, it looks like the odds I mean, I don't even have odds on this one. So even the odds makers are like, stay away. We don't even know who these people are. But comes our next fight. This is a good one. Jillian Robertson versus Polyana Viana. And what do you guys like about this one? 12-8, 13-6. Once again, coming off a loss, and we got another Canadian. And obviously, she's Brazilian. I don't see too many advantages other than maybe grappling on Jillian's side, right?
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
because
I
they
don't know if
both
you
they
guys-
both
my phone cut out.
yeah because
No,
they
you're still here.
they both train in not Miami but in Florida. I know Jillian Robertson. She trains at ATT, and she's always really good on the ground. Polyana, she's pretty good too. I remember a few years ago she someone tried to rob her in Brazil and she beat the crap out of a guy.
I think that's a different.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's right. I remember the video on that.
That's not her.
What it-
Different girl.
Yeah,
No,
it
that
this
was
one.
Polyana Viana. Yeah, that was her. It might be another girl as well as her, but definitely there's a video of her defending herself. But other than that, what's your take on this, Ace?
I I love Robertson. I mean, she's a fucking dog, dude. She's like the girl version of Thug Nasty, and they both have a lot of finishes, 9 versus 8. But Robertson's like that's all she does. So if you're gonna go into her world, I mean, it's not gonna be good. I like Robertson. I think she should win this fight.
Do you think it goes the whole it goes all 3 rounds? Do you think there's a finish inside? Do you think it's a tap out?
Yeah,
How do you
probably a
think this
submission.
ends?
If I had to bet, probably a submission. They're both good on the ground. They both got a lot of submissions. So, um, I'd say Jillian by submission.
Yeah, because if
Nice.
Jillian wins this fight,
Yeah,
she's
if
probably
Jillian
getting
wins-
into submission.
Yeah, she's not gonna KO you. She's not gonna win by points because her fights are like she's gonna get you down. She's gonna ground and pound you and get a submission.
Yeah, she's gonna choke you out. She usually wins by rear naked choke.
So you're going with Jillian. I think you're both going with Jillian. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And the odds line up with what you guys are saying. It's 1-192. I don't know if that's a heavy feel for you guys, but the next fight is Sergey City versus Ramon Taveras. They're both young fighters making their debut, one from the Ukraine, one from United States. So I don't know if you guys have any feel on these fighters. Obviously, I don't think anybody's really seen them. Have you heard anything about these guys?
I've seen Ramon Taveras a little. I think I've seen 2 of his fights. He's okay. He's got some power. If it's the guy that I'm thinking of, the profile pictures they put don't always look like the guys that fight. But so
Yeah.
I would nothing I would kind of bet on because obviously I don't know too much about these 2 fighters or we even watch many other fights. So I don't know what the odds
Yeah,
are.
same. I'm
Yeah, they don't even give these odds for these guys. So it's going to be a pretty slow early card. I don't, like you said, just on the background, but I do want to see that Polyana fight. That should be good. The next fight we have at the featherweight division is Charles Jourdain versus Sean Woodson. So 15-6 versus 10-1-1. So both coming off wins. Another Canadian versus American. Got a height advantage on Woodson's side. Any takes on this one?
I like Jourdain. I think
Really?
he's better. Yeah, I like him because I've seen Sean Woodson fight a lot. He's just very lengthy. You know, he likes to stand up but he's just really long. It's kind of like those spiders with the long legs.
Yeah. He's got 78-inch reach as opposed to the 69-inch reach of Jourdain. So and
he's got like a small torso too.
so he just kind of jabs you to death, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
And what does Jourdain do that you like?
He's been in the UFC forever. He's been fighting for a good amount of time. I remember when he knocked out I think it was Korean Superboy.
Okay, yeah, Korean Superboy. You mean Korean Zombie?
No, Korean Superboy.
Superboy. Is
Yeah,
that
Korean
for
Superboy.
real? I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
look this. I don't remember Korean Superboy. I remember. Is he still fighting right now?
I don't think so. I think he might have had to go to the because I know in Korea you have to spend like 2-3 years in the war or whatever or the military.
Okay, yeah. I see who you're talking about right now.
Yeah, he's an exciting fighter. I remember he beat up the Kron Gracie not too long ago. I think it was last year.
Oh, interesting. Would you put here he is right here.
He'll take this fight.
Korean Superboy. Man, that's a heck of a name. Boy, do they have some really cool names in Korea, huh?
Yeah, he looks like a nerdy guy, but he likes to bang. I
That's
remember
why
when
you got to that's why you got to watch out for some of these K-pop guys, you know? They're just wearing their shirt, but really they're like ripped and stuff, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't so let's see. So you're taking Jourdain. Is that your final take? Is that a strong take for you?
I like him. Yeah, I'll take it.
I mean, Woodson is 10-1, so he doesn't take many losses.
I don't think he's been fighting in the UFC as long as Jourdain has, though.
Oh no way. Yeah, Jourdain's been there much longer. But let's see. Let's go to our next fight. We're finally in the prelims. We're out of the early prelims. Oh, here we go.
This is the main event of the prelims.
Yeah. So we got GSP STD over here in the no. Say what's up, GSP. For this? No. Are we using that? Say what's up, GSP. Yeah.
He's muted. Oh, now he's not.
Oh, now he's not.
Hello?
Say what's up, GPS. We can find you, GPS. Go ahead.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Hey, it's me, GPS. Are you here from Canada? What's the weather like over there?
Hey, buddy,
Can you
say
hear me
something.
now?
Hey, buddy. Hey, friend. How is it over there?
I can't do a GSP voice.
Is it cold over there?
Yeah, it's freezing.
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, we have GSP out of retirement. You come on the Get Your Angle Sports Show. Wow, thanks for coming here. Do you have any early predictions of some of the fights that we missed? Let's not go back. Screw this guy. At the bantamweight division, we got Brad Catanoa versus Garrett Armfield. So 15-2 versus 9-3. What are your guys' takes?
So Brad Katona, he won the Ultimate Fighter.
Oh yeah, that's right. Who was the coach in that one? I can't remember.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, who was the coach in that one?
It was Connor versus Chandler.
Yeah, that's why I remember it. That's like one of those that I did watch. So
And then yeah, he won that one, and then he won the other one when I believe they had the undefeated people or something like that. He won the tough. He got the contract, and then his fights are usually always decisions. So then he got cut, and then he won the tough last time, and then he fought on that O'Malley Aljo card on the for the tough finale. It was a pretty good fight. The other guy, I'm not too familiar with him, but I know Brad Katona. He just has really good cardio, comes forward. He's won tough twice, so I'll go with Brad Katona.
Yeah, no doubt about that. What's your take, Mr. GPS? You should know a lot about this, being that you're in the fight game.
I'm going with Garrett.
You're going with Garrett Armfield, really going against the tough champion, huh? So you'd be taking the underdog. That's plus 160. It's not much of a odds change, but you're going with the Canadian. That makes a lot of sense, though. Why do you like
Yeah.
Garrett so much?
It's got a longer reach.
Yeah, he does have a longer reach. Well, I can't dispute that fact. Can you dispute that, Mr. Professor?
No, but Brad Katona is pretty. He's pretty little. I think his nickname is the Canadian or British Superman or something like that. Clark Kent.
Oh, dang. Yeah, no, that's right.
So-
Yeah, let's
Something like that. That's like his nickname.
so let's see what do we got for the next fight. So that's the prelim
Main
fight
event.
finale, right?
Yeah.
So now we're going to the main card. At the main card, we have I'd love for Ace to jump back in here, but it seems though we lost him. So let's see. For the beginning of the main card, we got a featherweight bout against Arnold Allen versus Movsar Evlov. Movsar Evlov. We got the man out of Russia, and he's fighting the Englishman. So, any takes on this one, Mr. Professor?
I got the underdog in this one. I'm taking Arnold Allen.
Really? You don't think Movsar 17-0? Really? So, what do you like about this fight? Tell us about it.
I like Arnold Allen. He fought Max Holloway his last fight, and Max beat him pretty good, but I thought he was a little too gun shy. And then once the later rounds started happening, he started connecting more. Arnold, he's a really good. He's got a really good stand up game, and then Moscar, he's like all your Russians, just with his wrestling and his grappling and take you down. But I think, for Moscar, this is probably his biggest step up in competition. And then Arnold Allen, he fought Max Holloway his last fight.
Yeah, that's a heck of a fight. That's some experience right there. So you're going with the almighty Arnold Allen. And
yeah, I'm going with the but I could say go both ways, but I like the value with Arnold Allen.
And Mr. St. Pierre.
Oh, I'm going with the Russian.
Oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. What are the odds that you would go opposite of the professor? So you're taking the favorite. So you usually don't. What is it that you like about Movsar?
He's a master of sports in Greco-Roman wrestling.
That's true. That's true. He does do Greco-Roman wrestling, and not many people know about Greco-Roman wrestling. But I don't think you can go for the legs in Greco-Roman wrestling. Is that correct? I think it's only upper body. Can anyone confirm or deny?
He also has a longer reach.
You can't go below the waist.
But I believe you can like grab balls or something.
I don't think you can go below the waist.
Yeah, I heard somewhere that you can. I think I was watching the Dan Hardy podcast, and he was talking about Greco-Roman, that you can grab the balls. One time he got in the ring and he was fighting Greco-Roman wrestle style, some guy, and then first thing he did is he went for the nuts. And I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at that. Maybe I understood it wrong, because that definitely is below the waist. But you like that. Do you expect it to go the full 3 rounds, Mr. Professor?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
both
I
of
do.
these. Yeah, both of these guys. I don't expect any knockouts out of these guys. What about you? How do you expect it to end, Mr. GPS?
Movsar by submission.
Ooh, I don't think Does he have many submissions? I don't even think he
He's
has many
gonna-
submissions.
Rear naked choke.
Yeah, man. It looks like he has the muscle for it. Grab you from the back and, really go to town. So for our next fight at the middleweight division, we got Chris Curtis versus Marc-Andre Barriault. Who do you got? We'll start with you, Professor.
I'll go with Sean Strickland's teammate. I'll go with Chris Curtis on this one.
Whoa. So that didn't take much. What do you like about Chris Curtis?
Chris Curtis, he just likes to bang. He likes to come forward and bring the action. And you know what type of fight you get with him. He's just gonna come forward and try to knock you out.
That's absolutely
Try to
the
piece you
way
up.
yeah, that's probably the way that they practice, right? Just going at each other.
Yeah.
That must be pretty bloody mess at the end. So let me guess. Who are you going with, Mr. St. Pierre? The power bar or the action man?
Power bar. What the heck is that?
That's Marc Andre's a nickname.
Did you give him that nickname?
No. He gave himself that nickname. He is Marc Andre the Power Bar versus Chris Curtis.
sponsored?
He might be. That's
Or
a
he's
good
trying
point.
to?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Give yourself the nickname, and then if you become really good, it's automatic sponsorship right there. Right now will be Get Your Angle Rockstar Energy Drink show. And
Yeah. You got to take the action, man.
oh, these are
Sure,
terrible
why not?
nicknames. These are terrible nicknames.
I don't know any of these guys.
You don't know these two guys?
I think I know that Chris Curtis guy.
Yeah.
I think I've seen him fight twice.
He is getting up there, 36 years old and 30-10 in UFC. So, my gosh, he's used and abused. You got to, at some point, he's going to have to retire, maybe go sell furniture or something.
Mm. Hey, can you guys hear me clearly?
Yeah, we could hear you. I mean,
that's
even
good.
though
I
even though you're speaking with a quiet whisper, we can still hear you.
I'm whispering?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure why, but hey man, it's kind of nice.
What the
I guess.
heck?
All right. So for our next fight, we got the journeyman Neil Magny versus Mike Mallet. 28-12, obviously, for Neil. And then we got the up and comer 10-1-1. Magny coming off a loss, and we got a win for Mike Mallet, United States versus United States. I don't see a lot of
Mike
advantage.
Mallett's not from the United States.
He is from the United States. You see it right here on the screen, right? Oh, we're not
No,
looking
he's
at
from Canada. He's a hometown guy. Or he's from like Ontario.
No, it says right here, United States. I don't think the UFC would lie.
Yeah, he's from Canada. Go in the other one.
Go in the other one. Well, let me look it up. Well, give me your take on it while I look it up.
I got Mike Mallet. He's 4 on the UFC. He's got all 4 finishes. He's the up and comer, and Neil Magny. He's been in the UFC forever. He's typical journeyman.
So you think
Win
this
some,
is just
lose some.
this is just a what do they call it? A placeholder? He's just what's that called when they put someone in your way just to build up the other guy, build up the young man?
Yeah, if you could beat Neil Magny, that means you could get like a top 10 guy.
So you don't like the Haitian sensation in this one?
No, I'll go Mr. Proper.
Guy's Haitian?
He is Haitian. Yeah.
Ah.
I mean, I know that because it says his nickname is the Haitian sensation. Unless he's just pulling that out of his butt, I highly doubt that. But
What happened to Team Alpha Male?
they're still around. Yeah, they're still around. They just kind of lost their champions, when what's his name got knocked out. But he's coming back. What's his name with all the tattoos?
Yeah, Cody.
Cody, yeah, he's making a comeback. He's actually didn't he just win a fight recently?
Yeah, he won on I think it was the last pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knocked out the. Yeah, he won by KO.
So this guy, so Mike Mallett's 32. He's not even young. That's something weird about UFC. You get all these fighters over 30 all the time. What do you think is the
Yeah,
prime age for UFC?
probably like 29 to like 33, 34.
What do you say, Mister Saint?
Especially if you didn't get in till like a lot
Hey.
later.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, go ahead, Mister Saint.
No, yeah, that's like your physical prime.
Well, I don't think it's your physical prime. Otherwise, basketball and football would be the same thing. So, how come it's not that way in basketball and football? Why is that primed any different?
Yeah, it is.
Their prime is probably like 25 or something like that.
No,
Okay, all right. Well,
I
that's
disagree.
who do you take in this fight?
I have Neil Magny by submission.
Whoa, we have the underdog here. Wow, because that is a big odds difference. By submission in what round? This is only 3 rounds.
Second round.
Gosh, dang. And what kind of submission?
Armbar.
Oh, boy, I haven't seen one of those in quite a while. Remember at the beginning of the UFC, it was all arm bars and guillotines?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And
see a
now
triangle every now and then.
Yeah, and then the triangle was the big thing. And then remember the Kimura was huge?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Kimura.
What's up, Ace? Perfect timing. So we got Neil
Sorry about
Magny. Oh, no worries. It was actually better when you weren't here. So
Oh, sweet.
so we got yeah, no, full of vaginas. Neil Magny, the Haitian sensation versus Mike Propa Mallet. What are you taking? Would United States versus United States?
So I watch Neil Magny a lot. I haven't watched the other guy, to be honest, but I know Neil's pretty desperate right now. I mean, he was on a high streak last year, and then he lost a couple in a row. So
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
know Neil Magny. If I had to take it, I guess I'd take him on a wing because he's a little bit desperate, and that's always good to know. And the guy he's facing against, he is 10-1. He's a younger guy, kind of like a new up and comer. 6-5 win streak, which he got 4 knockouts, 6 wins by submission. Which that sounds good, but Neil Magny's a beast on the ground and grappling. He's pretty good he's pretty well rounded, but I take Neil.
Dang. So we
I
got
wouldn't bet hard on it, but like I wouldn't be surprised if he lost. But I'd lean towards Neil. It's not a strong player.
well, I don't want to put any fear inside of you, but you're on the same side as GSP over here. So, you know, yeah. So we got Ace. I mean, we got the professor, he's taking Mike Mallet, and then we got GSP, he's taking Neil Magny. So yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
You usually don't want to be on the side of Mr. GSP. But do you have any
picks? But when you pick an MMA, that could go either way. So
yeah, I want to go back real quick to just the main card. Do you have a pick on Arnold Allen versus Movsar Evloev?
I think me and Professor, we love Arnold Allen. I think he's a stud. So I think that guy's I take him all the time, man. He's super well-rounded, super talented young guy. So I know those fucking Russians are gonna try to hump him to death, but I would fucking for sure take Arnold Allen. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy, even this fucking guy, the Russians would make a fight boring. They could do it, but Arnold Allen's elusive. He's good at everything, man, and he's a hungry fighter. So I think he lost. Didn't he lose to Max? That was like his last loss.
Yes.
Yeah, this is his first fight off of Max loss, and he took a while off. So before that, he must have been on like a 4 or 5. He was on a long win streak. He might have been undefeated, if I'm not wrong.
I like the way you guys are leaning. I like what you're saying.
I think Allen's probably one of the locks, as long as he doesn't get fucking hump-fucked by the Russian. So.
Yeah, well, that's what GSP STD is counting on. He said he's going to get him from the back and take him out. So,
yeah, well, he's no slouch. He's pretty good everywhere. So I like him. I think, yeah.
And real quick, Chris Curtis versus Marc-Andre Barriault.
And who gives a shit? Chris Curtis by KO, I guess. He got power.
Nice. Yeah, that's seems like you and Professor are kind of on the same page today. But okay. And now we got the second the co-main event. We have the bantamweight title bout versus Raquel Pennington versus Myra Bueno Silva. So I want to hear your takes on this. Go ahead. Why don't you start us off, Ace?
I got to jump out quick. This fight is like the okay, Amanda's not here no more champion, which is like the participation award. Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Raquel Pennington, and then she retires because she's always got her ass kicked by
Whoa.
Amanda. So I say Raquel Pennington by decision because both these girls suck, and she's a tough girl and she's a bulldog, but she's not gonna finish shit. She's got good
Yeah.
cardio, but that's about it. That was her weakness against Nunes. She took an ass whooping for the whole fight, and I
Yeah.
called that fight to a T. But I think she's hungry. I think she wins. She rides out to the sunset. She retires with her lesbian friend, her lesbian girlfriend, and she might retire and put her gloves on. I would not be surprised if that happened.
Wow. Okay. Do you have time to? Do you want to jump in the last fight and then give your best bet of the day real quick before you have to go?
Nah, I mean we know Sean Strickland's gonna whoop some ass. So
Whoa. So is that your best bet of the fight of the card?
I don't have a best bet of the fight. I'm not gonna tell someone to waste some money where I wouldn't. You know, you could do
Well-
a couple parlays here and there, and that's not bad. But no, nothing that I love.
Well, Arnold Allen. I mean,
I
that
like
seems
her, yeah,
like you're
but-
getting plus money.
Yeah, but when you go against a Russian who you know is gonna try to hump you to death, that's kind of a shitty fight. You know, it could be. It'll even take a boring fighter out. So
Yeah. All
that's my
right.
only worry there. So.
Any other takes before you got to go?
No, nothing right now. Me and the professor pretty much align with a lot of our UFC stuff. So nothing right now. Sorry, I had to cut in and out.
No worries. No worries. All right. What do you think, Professor, about Raquel Pennington versus Myra Buena Silva?
So it's a terrible fight. Man, it's like Sean Strickland said, he had a fight in Canada so he could help the women out.
Yeah.
But
So-
I guess I'll go with the Brazilian. I'll go with Myra Bueno Silva.
Interesting. Yeah. What?
Yes.
How do you think that? How do you think that ends?
It's probably gonna end in a decision because Ricky Pennington, that's all she does is fight to decision. And
Yeah.
it's boring. It's overall, it's like
She
It's-
she goes throws blows though. She's I mean, she's not just gonna sit around and hump someone. She's gonna actually take some damage and give some damage. So at least that will be exciting.
yeah, she'll stand up there, and the Brazilian chick, she gets more finishes technically. She's actually she beat Holly Holm last time, and she got suspended for taking
That's right.
some substances. So she
Yeah,
barely she hasn't fought since she got
wa-
busted for being
It was
a little saucy.
ADHD. It was ADHD medication, and she's supposed to get off of it earlier so it gets out of her system. But apparently, she didn't. I don't know. It's Brazil. She could be lying. So
Yeah.
who knows? But yeah, she's back and she's ready to bang. So what is your take, Mr. STD?
Yeah, I too have MBS by ninja choke.
Whoa!
I think the
but-
fight ends up coming down to the ground, and she pulls off what she did against Holly Holm.
Interesting. Dang. And you don't think Raquel Pennington has an answer for that? You don't think she can get out of that? She's been in many fights. She has experienced. She has the knowledge to go with getting out off the ground. So, what do you're just think she's going to be dominated, or does this go to the 4th or 5th round?
No, I think Raquel's gonna rough her up a bit, but she's gonna make a mistake. She either
Yeah.
tries to take it down on the ground herself, or I don't know, she might slip on some blood or something.
Just when she gets down to the ground, it's over. Basically, is what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Interesting. Interesting. All right. And so and you think that it's going to end by decision, Mr. Professor?
Yeah.
Okay, Raquel Pennington. And do you both think Pennington retires?
She probably should. She's like in her late 30s and kind of sucks and barely fights like once a year.
What do you think? Do you think she retires?
No,
You think she sticks around, especially if she wins? Why would you retire if you win?
yeah, she
But
might get a title shot.
yeah, exactly. Keep going, right? Something she couldn't do while Amanda was there. I think she held the title once, didn't she?
No,
I thought
she
she had like
lost it.
she had an
She fought
intern or
Amanda.
something.
No, she fought Amanda, and then after the fourth round, she was giving up.
What's
Interesting.
What's Juliana up to? Pena.
She's
Oh,
hurt.
yeah.
Oh,
She's been hurt for a while. What's up, chat? Let us know what you. Oh, freak!
is she Venezuelan?
Is she Venezuelan? No,
I know
she's
she's
not.
I know she's from Washington, but she has
Who?
like Venezuelan features. Juliana Pena.
I think she's like
Oh
Venezuelan
yeah,
or like
it
Mexican, something
says
like that.
yeah, the Venezuelan vixen. Yeah,
Hmm. Who are you talking about? Juliana Pena?
yeah,
No, she's American.
yeah. But she's got like
She's from New York,
Venezuelan
isn't she?
ancestry. No, she's
I don't.
from Washington.
Oh, yeah. She's the best. I really like her. But let's go on
Does
to the main event. Oh,
does
go
the
ahead. I'm sorry.
winner of the co-main fight Juliana next?
I think so.
Cool. I think Raquel probably wants that last shot at her, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. She sucks. Let's stop talking about Ricky Pennington.
He's
Ricky.
just done. He's over with it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's go to the main event. We got Sean Strickland, the American soldier boy, versus Dricus du Plessis from South Africa. What do you think, brother? Who do you take in this fight?
I think you got to go Team America all the way.
Okay. So what's your official like? I mean, what do you think's going to happen in this fight?
I think they're both going to bang. They both come forward. I think someone's going to get knocked out.
Oof. Yeah. Well, I'm surprised that Sean couldn't knock out Adesanya. Does he not really have knockout power?
Adesanya was kind of he was backing up the whole time.
But he took some big shots, man. He took
Uh,
lots of big shots, actually.
and then DDP he comes forward. He's kind of like Strickland. He's just gonna come forward. He's not gonna back up. There's gonna be no wrestling, no grappling. It's there's gonna be blood in this fight.
And what do you think, GSP?
Oh, I'm going with my boy Dricus du Plessis.
Oh man, you just had to do it, huh? You just had to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
What do you think?
I think Tarzan's gonna be too much in his head. Too much emotion.
Possible. It's definitely possible. He is pretty in his head right now.
He's gonna mentally break down during the fight after a couple shots to the cabeza.
Dang.
I got
So you think
Dricus du Plessis, third round TKO.
wasn't Dricus a champion?
No,
I thought he was a champion. Didn't he say he was the real African champion?
no, he said he was gonna be the real African champion because he was supposed to fight Izzy next.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Well, I was hoping to see Dricus fight Usman if they could find some kind of catch weight or something. That would be pretty sweet.
Why Usman?
I just like the matchup. I think that would be. I think they match up well together, and I thought that it would be interesting to see. But apparently, I'm the only one who thinks that.
Yeah, because he he knocked out Whitaker his last fight. He wasn't gonna go down and fight Usman.
Well, that's just something I'd like to see. Am I allowed to say the things that I would like to see?
Yeah,
It might.
it's free
It could
country.
happen.
I mean, gosh, jump all over me. I haven't made a single pick this whole fight, and then I say one word and he jumps all over me. Did I do something to you personally?
I mean, you brought up Usman.
I guess I apologize. Maybe I shouldn't have brought up Usman. It's a tender spot for the professor here. I don't know what you do at your teaching events, but I let people speak. So,
Have you been having trouble sleeping recently? Is that why you want to watch Usman fight?
oh, the nightmare. I get it. Okay. What do you think? So, if Sean wins, who's up next?
I think they give it to
The juicing Brazilian guy.
Costa.
Yeah.
Is there enough? Well, there's all of them are juicing, aren't they?
Yeah, but he's like the most obvious one.
So
Go
ahead.
It's either gonna be they do an Izzy rematch, or they do it's Strickland wins, right?
Yeah. If Strickland wins.
They either do an Izzy rematch or they give him Chimaev.
Interesting. Wow, I'd like to see that. Could you imagine Strickland Chimaev? Dang, that would be tight. I mean, they got to give us something towards the end of the year. That seems like an excellent event. But what do you think happens if Dricus wins?
I think it's the same, either Izzy or Chimaev. They might do the Izzy one.
Yeah, Izzy's got to fight again. I mean, how long can he take off, right?
I think he could. I don't think it matters. I think regardless, his next fight's a title shot.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, I mean, Izzy has to get back in there. He has to get back in the groove of things, of course. But how long did he say he's taking off? I know he said he's taking a big break, didn't he?
We've already been out since it was like, I think he fought in like October, so he's October. Yeah, I think it was like October.
You know what we could
September.
see. Actually, I could see this one. They're just like banging it out for 5 rounds, and then a rematch. I could see that.
Nah, they're gonna move on.
Unless it's like one of those great fights that gets people really interested. Did you hear Sean Strickland said that he was, if he says anything about the father thing, that he was going to stab him for real, and then both of their careers are going to be over. Well,
Yeah,
I guess it would just be Strickland's career would be over. I don't think. Well, unless he says it means he's going to murder him, in which his career both of their careers would be over. But I know he doesn't mess around.
Yeah.
Do you think Dricus pokes the bear?
Well, they already had their press conference today. They were pretty cordial.
I'm sure they had to do something, but somebody's going to poke the bear at some point. Once you tell people you can't say this, it's like the whole Ian Gary thing, right?
The WAG.
Yeah. What do you think about the Ian Gary situation, Mr. GPS?
Is that the cuck?
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa! Come on, brother.
I can't say that?
Jeez. No, you can say that. I mean, you can say anything you want, but I'm just like, hey, man, what if Ian Gary's watching the show?
He might sue you, dude.
That's true.
For what?
For calling him the C word.
That's just my opinion.
That definitely is. I mean, I'm not gonna say
You
you're
can't
lying.
sue for people's opinions.
Yeah, you came on his show, on this show. Now they're gonna sue Get Your Angles Sports,
Oh, is that his kid?
No, that's her kid, and he's raising her.
Are you
pays the bills.
Are you joking?
He pays the bills, but
Oh man. That's tough.
That's jacked up. That's jacked up. You know, in my opinion, I say leave them alone, right? Who cares, you know? But you know, they're not going to leave them alone, obviously.
She's kind of hot.
Mm.
No, she's hot for sure. But like, what's the whole deal? Has she been with like tons of dudes or something? Was she an
Yeah, with the,
OnlyFans model? Was she a porn star or something?
I think
What's
she
her
used to be
name?
like a reporter or something. I think Neymar banged her.
Oh,
Nice.
oh, that is this Ian Gary or is this Neymar? No, that's Ian Gary, right? What does
Uh,
WAG stand for?
it means wife and
Wi-
girlfriend or something like that.
wives and girlfriends? I don't know.
So what the freak does that have to do with anything?
She kind of looks a little like Jordana Brewster.
She does look like Jordana Brewster. Oh gosh. Yeah, but Ian Gary, who do you think he fights next? You think he gets in the ring anytime soon?
Yeah, he fights in Anaheim.
Oh man, that's jacked up. Diego Sanchez believes Ian Machado Gary arrogance will be his downfall. Is he arrogant?
He tries to be like Connor.
Yeah, there can only be one Connor, that's for sure. What do you so what's the next fight? Who's fighting on the next card? I believe it's who is it?
The next pay per view.
Yeah, the next pay-per-view. Who's fighting?
It's the O'Malley one. It's the one in I think it's Miami.
Oh, yeah. So
Sideshow Bob.
yeah, O'Malley's fighting isn't that the guy he broke his ankle on or something like that?
298?
Yeah, it was not his ankle. It was something like that.
He broke
He
his
got
ankle.
kicked and he
Yeah.
got kicked and then like his leg shut down or something.
Exactly. You think O'Malley's the real deal?
O'Malley doesn't fight at 298.
Oh no, we're talking about 290. Yeah, no, it's the that's 299. The
Well, we
next
were
one's
just
the
look-
Bolt card. It's the Bolt card.
The bull cart.
Volkanovski.
Oh, Volkanovski. Okay.
Yeah,
Got
and
it,
then
got
you
it, got
also have the co-main event. Paulo, the juicing guy, is fighting Whitaker. Oh, that's the Ian Gary card.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
here
Jeff-
Gary fights Jeff Neal.
Hands of Steel.
Man, he's going to be going through some crazy taunting the whole time when Ian Gary goes through that. I don't know if I could handle that kind of you know,
That's a
BS.
good fight. Merab Devalish against Cejudo.
Which Cejudo are you talking
There's only
about?
one.
Henry
Big
Cejudo?
head. Yeah, big head.
He's Henry
Yeah.
Cejudo's fighting again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
I didn't know
fighting
that.
Devalish. Dalish?
What do you got-
Valachi.
What do you
Yeah, Devalashi.
What do you guys think about Dola Dizzy versus Imanov? Imavov.
Which one is that? The prelim?
Right here, the one we're looking at right here. You don't see it?
No, you're not
No, I
showing
don't say
it.
anything.
Oh, my bad. You know what? That's my fault.
I don't even know who that is.
Doladov.
They look like substitute teachers. I've never seen these guys.
They look like brothers. It looks like the same guy, and they just
Yeah.
changed his beard. One he got a
Yeah.
haircut, and one he didn't.
They
This is
decreased the head hair and increased the beard.
Yeah, this is bullcrap. He's the same guy. I think the UFC's like ran out of fighters or something like that, and
They think they're slick.
they're not pulling anything. What about Hermasov versus Pfeiffer?
Piper's like an up and coming prospect, and Hermanson. I think his nickname's the Joker.
Oh, very
Man, I've
clever.
been seeing that guy fighting forever. Hermanson.
Oh, we got Raw Dog right there.
Who's Raw Dog?
Royval.
Oh, What makes him raw dog? Why is it? What did they call him raw dog?
Oh, you know why?
I mean, he bones chicks without condoms. Is this what you're saying, or
Yeah, someone say, why else would he be nicknamed Raw Dog?
I
Is it
don't
because
know.
he's
I don't
Brazilian?
know.
Oh no, he's
That's
an American.
Yeah. So then you got Neil versus Gary. There's
Cook.
that. There's that one, and then you got Divjali. Wow, that is a top heavy card. Wow, that is a good card. So 298. We'll have to talk about what we like in that one. Hernandez. Any of
Ooh,
these
Mackenzie
guys?
Dern.
Mackenzie Dern, is she? Ugh, she looks like a dude. She doesn't. They didn't give her a good picture, which is kind of odd. They
No,
should.
they didn't show her chest.
Why does she have a huge chest or something?
A good personality.
Who?
She has. Look, Mackenzie Dern.
Oh, she's weird.
Is she one of your favorites, Mr. Professor?
She's in my top 5.
Does she still have an accent?
What do
A
you mean?
fake
It doesn't
accent?
go
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, fake accent.
How could she have a fake accent? Where is she from?
She's from here.
Yeah, she suddenly grew a Portuguese, like a Brazilian Portuguese accent.
That's weird.
She like forgot how to speak English
What? How does that
on
happen?
purpose. I don't know. You gotta ask her.
Yeah, that's weird stuff.
Did she
Maybe we get
marry
her
a
on.
Brazilian?
Maybe we get her on the show and ask her. Can you make that happen?
Oh yeah, I'm a all-time great UFC fighter. I can do anything.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I can't get any pictures of Mackenzie Dern, so we're just going to go back to the UFC fights. We got Moreno versus Royval 2. Woo! The first one was brutal. That should be fun. And then we got Rodriguez versus Ortega. Wow, I haven't seen Ortega fight in a long time. Is that Yair Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Isn't this his first fight back? Wasn't he suspended or something?
No,
Remember
he just got his butt kicked by Volk.
Yeah.
Remember Tatiana Suarez?
Yeah, she got hurt.
Man, what happened to her?
She was supposed to fight Lemos, but she got hurt, so Dern
Amanda
took the spot.
Lemos? It looks like a man.
Yeah, it does look like a man. What about Ortega, man? When's the last time he fought? Was that
Ryan?
when he fought Max Holloway?
Yeah, didn't he break something?
Yeah, he broke his face. That's a long time if that's the last time he fought.
Azusa, California. Tatiana Suarez.
You like Tatiana Suarez?
No, I'm just staring. I'm just looking at her pictures. I don't really. It's not really my type. But I mean, if you're comparing her to the rest of the UFC roster, she'd probably be top 5.
So, what's your best bet for this UFC 297?
She kind of looking like a man.
Miss Schwan?
Yeah. Oh, hot dog.
Well, I missed that show. Yeah. They were stacked with talent and they didn't even know it.
Yeah. What was
It was-
the one that's like a girl, but she's obviously a grown up? She would Dot.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Dot. That was the white girl. How
Yeah,
about the one?
Stephanie Weir.
How about the one that plays? They had what's his name? That's got the show, the Asian guy, Benny Hinn. What's his name?
Benny Hinn.
No, what's the Asian guy's name that was on that show? That was on Mad TV.
Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee. Yeah. Then they had Keenan and Kel, the two black guys. What's their name?
No, Keegan Michael Key and Jordan Peele.
Yeah, Jordan and Peele.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they had Will Sasso.
Yeah.
They had the guy who's on the Fighter and the Fighter and the Comedian, right?
Yeah.
What's that guy's
Fighter
name?
and the Kid.
Yeah, the Fighter and the Kid. Professor watches that show. He's a big fan of The Fighter.
No, I don't watch that show. That show sucks.
I
It's,
thought you were there. I thought you were on there like there. You subscribed to their channel. Didn't you tell me that the other day off the camera?
No, there's
Brian-
subreddit because they make fun of them.
Brian Callen.
Yeah, Brian Callen.
Uh,
But it was better than Saturday Night Live by far.
a lot of
for
the
a little
times,
while.
yeah.
I think that, and they didn't have no stupid musical guests. It was shorter.
Yeah, it's just
It was just-
sketches.
Bam, bam, bam. Yeah.
I like the when they had the guests on, they would just be in the sketches.
They didn't really have guests, did they?
Yeah, they had like football players, wrestlers, actors, occasionally.
What if you had to rank Saturday Night Live, Mad TV, and In Living Color? What would you rank them?
Oof. That's tough for me because I haven't even I know I have the reruns available, excuse me, but I can't really I don't know where I would put In Living Color because
Okay, rank them.
For me? Like what I
No, not for
so
me.
far?
Don't rank them for me. Rank them for yourself. Rank them.
Shoot, because when
Oh my
SNL was
God.
hot, they were
Yes.
really like
Just answer the question.
I guess SNL then Mad TV, then In Living Color, but I don't know. That's
Wow.
probably blasphemous because
I think that's racism, actually.
because
You know we're on YouTube, right?
yeah, I noticed that when I went to the chat.
So what do you think about what do you rank them, Mr. Professor? What if we were in your class, how would you rank them?
Let's see.
He's like
In-
3
in
shows he
Living-
doesn't watch.
Well, I know in Living Cover. I know it was mostly the Wayans brothers, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, and the Wayans cousins and the Wayans uncles, the Wayans
The
mothers.
Wayans
and-
show.
Yeah, the Wayans show. Yeah.
And I think Jim Carrey.
Well,
was in it, wasn't
actually,
he?
hold on. Can I cut you off for a second? They had Jamie Foxx, Jennifer Lopez. They had Brian Allen Greer. What's his name? Will Allen Greer. David Allen Greer. They had Jim Carrey, mother effers. They had Jim Carrey. So don't tell me it's the Wayans brothers. I think okay, well, from talent wise, they might have a bigger talent than Saturday Night Live. Well, I guess they have Eddie Murphy, they have Will Ferrell, Adam Sandler, so it's kind of hard to beat. But go ahead if you had to rank them in your order.
Are you forgetting Bill Murray?
He was barely on the show.
I like Mad TV. I liked it a lot. It was
That
funny.
seems like it's your generation.
Yeah.
He also had
I-
Norm Macdonald.
I didn't really watch too much SNL.
Okay, so rank them. I mean,
Yeah,
am I?
he had the
Is this? I mean, go ahead, rank them.
So Mad, then Living Color, then SNL.
You're also forgetting about my boys, David Spade and Chris Farley.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
There's
David
so
Spade, Chris
many
Farley,
people.
Dana Carvey.
Jeez.
Well, these aren't people that are big with your generation, though.
I know, but I'm saying like I've watched the older episodes and then I haven't watched all of In Living Color, and I've seen
Yeah.
most of Mad TV when I was growing up, not recently, but I mean those old SNL, a lot of those still hold up. They make me laugh.
And like
Yeah.
Will Ferrell, his are usually pretty funny. Or Norm Macdonald.
Chris Kattan, and
Yes,
freaking Jimmy,
Jimmy Fallon. Yeah, they had
always
Andy
breaking.
Samberg.
always laughing.
Andy Samberg. I mean,
Oh,
the list goes.
Bill Hader.
Oh, that's true.
His,
Bill
his
Hader.
Stefan character on Weekend Update.
You said that's not that funny.
What are you talking about?
You said Stefan's not that funny. Hey, how come you
never
don't have
said
some
that.
kind of like some kind of thing on your screen, Professor? Oh,
Yes.
oh, there he is. Okay, he's back. Now he's got some kind of avatar. Yeah. Why don't you get some kind of avatar on there, Professor?
I do have one.
It's not. It's just a blank screen.
It's the unfriended avatar. You know that spooky movie?
Yeah. Did you guys see? Did you guys hear about the TCU women's basketball team?
No, what they do now?
What they do now? What did they do before? Are they always in the news or
Exactly.
something? What do you mean? What did they do now?
Due to
They,
shortage of players after
oh
injury.
wow.
Well, how many
Yeah.
players they have? Like 4?
I
So
mean, it can't be that hard to be on the team. Like even
yeah,
on the bench, that's ridiculous. How do you not have players?
exactly. Well, I mean, they had to forfeit their next 2 games. That's
not
pretty
like-
crazy.
It's not like they actually thought did they actually think they were gonna do anything? Like they just grabbed random people off campus. Just put bodies out there. It makes no sense. I'm looking at the pictures right now and I'm looking at the stands and there's like 10 people total watching the
Yeah,
game. It's
Mm.
ridiculous.
yeah. You don't need many people to fill up that crowd. That's for sure.
Well,
But-
how many injuries do they have?
Oh wow, they had that Haley Cavender chick. She's pretty hot.
She's on the TCU team.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I thought they graduated.
Well, I know. Oh no, they're both in TCU.
They went to Miami. I thought they were on
Yeah.
Miami.
They transferred.
You know the names?
Well, the Cavender twins are like a little bit famous for their looks. So
Oh, the
Yeah.
legend.
yeah. Let's see if
I prefer Haley.
they're twins.
Yeah, but they're not exactly the same looking, but they are twins.
What's different?
The one I don't know the other one's name, but the one that's not Haley,
Yeah,
she has a bigger forehead.
and that's like a no for you. That's not going to work.
Yeah, that's gonna be a no for me, dog.
That's a big no for me.
This women's college basketball knowledge is amazing.
Well, I mean, we don't really know if they play basketball well.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah, but you
running
know the
around
names.
dribbling.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's.
Is it Hannah?
I think it's.
Oh yeah, Hannah. Yeah, Hannah.
See, there. See, Mr. Professor. What is
We got-
your?
They got nice butts.
They play basketball.
Yeah, they got nice glutes.
Let me do a little fat. Oh, I guess I could see it.
Yeah, I mean, they're not famous for their basketball skills.
I think
You know,
I'd rather
compared-
hang out with them than with Livy Dunn. Ugh.
You don't like Livy Dunn? Oh,
So
did you
annoying.
did you hear they're going to WWE?
I want to hit her in the head with a pillow.
Wow,
Pillow
That's
fight,
that's not so kind.
but not in a kind way. Like I want to smack her head with a pillow.
Wow,
Yeah,
Wow.
so annoying.
she doesn't do
And-
anything to anybody. She just
and-
gives joy and hope to women athletes.
Oh yeah, Elena Arenas,
Who's that?
her teammate, one of the other LSU gymnastics chicas.
I
Oh man,
I-
she looks.
no. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Did I
Oh,
cut you
no.
off?
No, I'm just looking at Michaela Demeter's pictures.
Okay, so it turns out that the TCU women's basketball team held open tryouts after forfeiting the games, and in the
Mhm.
process picked up the Cavender twins
Nice.
because they didn't have enough players. So that makes
Yeah.
sense, right?
Well,
Yeah.
where were they before?
They were
Miami, you said.
well, they were not in Miami. I think they played the amount of games that they could play. They graduated and then they had to leave. But if you graduate,
Oh,
I believe
nice.
you can go play somewhere else. Isn't that the rule?
I believe so. I know that's how it is in men's sports.
Yeah. So
Who's this?
I don't think they'll make it good in the WNBA. So they just decided, oh, okay, let's go to, let's go try to play for another school.
God damn.
What's wrong? What happened?
Oh, I'm just all these Russian models that are popping up in my related.
How many freaking? I'm trying to figure out how many players they actually had that were capable of playing. I mean, what is it like 4, 3?
Dang, this chick's got huge mammary glands.
Mammary glands. What the heck does that mean?
Oof.
Who are you looking at?
Es muy grande.
Imagine like a sir. So it says blah blah blah.
What are we talking about? Oh,
I
TCU
guess-
women's basketball?
So that 10
Oh
people.
my gosh, they touched LeBron.
Yeah, did you hear about this?
Was that yesterday?
This is I'm surprised you guys don't know about this. This is big news. This is real important.
He was
Uh,
assaulted.
Yeah, he was assaulted on the the court. I
Let-
mean,
Let me
what's
guess.
the world coming to when, people are assaulting players on the court? So
What he
and
what he asked him for his autograph and he shoved him.
James shoves the fan away before security stepped in to escort him out of the crypto.com arena. Yeah.
Did he flop?
Did he flop? He might have. I could
Should've,
see
that'd
that.
have been hilarious.
Yeah.
He's like,
Freaking
this is what you
LeBron.
do, James. Oh, flops.
Let's see if I can find it.
I had another job interview today, guys.
Oh yeah, where is that?
Hello?
Yeah, where is that? Or you don't want to say?
Oh no,
Maybe
I
you
don't.
don't. Maybe don't
but
say.
I don't think I got it.
Why? What'd you do wrong?
Nothing. I'm just not too confident that I got it because they had a bunch of other people coming in too.
What's up, chat? We got an unemployed.
What the heck is this?
Seems like
What games are on today? Oh, the Chicago Bulls are playing today.
yeah, but what's up, chat? Let's put our money together and let's raise some money for this unemployed sports guy, and let's hope that he can get back on his feet. He's living in his car right now. Should we raise some money for you, Mr. GPS?
No, it's okay. If like in Rocky 4, if I die, I die.
Oh my
That's the-
God.
That's the way of the world.
If I die, I die. Who says that? Is that Rocky who says it?
No, it's Dolph Lundgren.
If I die, I die. There will be blood. There will be blood. Mother Russia.
Damn, this was 15 years ago.
What was?
Troy Polamalu scored the Steelers game-winning touchdown from Joe Flacco to go to Super Bowl 43.
Is that true?
Yeah, it was a
That's
pick
probably
six.
when they lost to what? To Rogers, right?
Here, check this out. Check this out. This is the LeBron push right here. Don't look at this if you have a squeamish heart. He comes over, says hi to LeBron. Hey, get away. You touched me. You might have COVID.
Oh, can you go back?
Oh my gosh.
Thanks.
All right. Here we go. So he's put on his shirt. Hold on. I have to pause this for anybody who's squeamish. We're about to see violence. Turn the station and come back in about a minute. But we're about to see LeBron James be assaulted. This is
Sexually?
I don't know. Let's see. Ah! Oh my
So
god.
this is pregame. It looks like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, this is pregame.
Maybe he got mad at him because he said something, because initially it doesn't look like he's mad.
Well, the fan said he came up to get an autograph. Wow.
Yeah, but,
Wow.
like if you go further
Wow.
back, he's just like listening to him, and then he just like, if you see the guys talking, and then he just like, what the heck?
Well, he asked
Maybe-
LeBron if he could get an autograph for his kid.
I don't know.
Maybe he didn't like his kid.
Someone's lying.
Well, LeBron James says he checked an overzealous fan pushing a man who rushed the NBA superstar. The bizarre incident went down with the Thunder game. All was captured on video. 30. Braun was minding his business when out of nowhere, a random fan rolled up on the 6'9" forward and grabbed his arm as he appeared to say something to King James. But as you can see, James was caught off guard by the random stranger touching him. And to be safe, LBJ shoved the guy off. At the same time, security finally noticed what was happening and they escorted the guy away. The game ultimately went on without interruption. Wow. That's a crazy story, huh? LeBron James is safe, though, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you wanted to know.
Thank God.
Yeah. Yeah. What else? Did you guys hear about what's that guy's name? Freaking what's the guy that got the a girl pregnant and then asked Anthony Edwards? Did you guys hear about Anthony Edwards? How he asked the girl for an abortion or smortion? A smortion, excuse me.
I don't know anything about Anthony Edwards.
So Anthony Edwards got this girl. He was an Instagram model. She was there at the game. He hit her up and was like, "Oh yeah, let's go be friends." And so they went and be friends together for a while in a hotel. And then she texts him like, "I'm pregnant." And then he says, "Oh, you need to get that fixed." And then so he's like, "Here, I'll help you out. I'll give you $100,000 if you get that fixed." And then she's like, and then she was like, "I had a smortion like 2 years ago and I never forgave myself." So he's like, "I don't know, but I'm not ready to be a dad." And so then he stops talking to her. So she puts all the messages online. Yeah. Did you know that? Can you believe that?
I didn't know it, but I believe it.
What do you think about that, Mr. GPS?
I wasn't listening.
You didn't listen to a word I said?
I heard something about Anthony Edwards, but I just tuned out.
Do you even know who Anthony Edwards is?
Yeah, he's a basketball player for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, but what does he do?
He's got dope sneakers.
That's all you care about? You don't care that he's trying to get smortions for ladies?
Well, maybe he should not be raw dogging.
Wow. Who's the guy in the UFC that you call Raw Dog?
It's not what I call it. It's
Davia?
Brandon Royval.
Rovell?
Yeah, see, Anthony Edwards embroiled in $100,000 smortion scandal after Instagram model exposes text messages. Yeah, this is real. You guys think I'm kidding, but I'm not.
He should have just paid the $100,000 for her to get the smortion.
Yeah, well, he offered the $100,000, but
There's
she
no
didn't.
way that it costs that much. That's ridiculous.
Well, no, it doesn't cost that much. It costs about $10 at a Planned Parenthood.
That's wild, dude. He's just getting extorted, but it's his fault.
Yeah. I mean, he could have easily just wrapped it up. And the thing is that he is
Wait,
he has-
is there a name for this lady?
yeah, Paige Jordan.
Paige Jordan. She's probably not even all that.
I'm
Let me
looking.
see.
I'm gonna look it up. You don't need to look it up. I'm looking it up right now. I'm gonna show you right now.
No,
But she's an Instagram model. She has 14 million followers, so that says something, right?
no, she doesn't.
Yes,
Which Paige Jordan?
she's allegedly like the hottest person in the world.
Is she a blonde?
Is she a blonde? I don't know if she's blonde. She's on Instagram.
Well, I don't think I'm on the right one.
You're probably not.
Is she the Scottsdale, Arizona one?
How? Okay, let's say, Professor, you got a contract for $263 million. How much would you pay Miss Paige Jordan?
No, it's
to
Paige Jorday.
it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Hmm.
This chick's got like the fake butt. Ugh.
First of all, you don't know it's fake, and I appreciate it if you respect women's rights.
Fake, bro.
You do not know if it's fake. Look at her.
Everything
Nothing
about
about
her
her
is
is
fake.
fake.
Those
Look, check out.
proportions aren't natural, even for a curvier woman like her. It's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh! Look at this one.
This
That's
is
all natural. There ain't nothing
terrible.
fake about this.
Okay.
I think she's pregnant in the butt. She needs to
Jeez.
abort whatever's in there.
This is
He was
so
playing
bad.
basketball with her.
Yeah. Said, "Hey,
So
can
she's
you pass
a
the ball?"
butterface too.
Yeah.
He was just looking at them curves, probably all drunk, because she's just like grinding on them at the club, and he's like, "Oh
Look at
man,
this picture. Ain't nothing fake about that.
damn, it's makeup filters, jeez."
That looks 100% accurate to how a woman looks. It doesn't it seem like women are like, have you seen Larissa Pippen?
No.
Isn't she the soccer player?
No, she's she's Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
Oh, Larsa Pippen.
What? I just say one little thing off. You're like these people who, when I speak Spanish, I say hola, and they say, what? I don't understand what you're saying. Hola. You know, it's like,
what about
you
her,
understand
though?
what I'm saying. You know, how many Pippins are there? But,
What about her?
well, she looks just like this girl. It seems like all the women are trying to become this one person, this Kim Kardashian, like, you know, it's not Kim Kardashian, but it's like this idea, and they're
It's
all
gross.
slowly just kind of trying to become this one person, this one idea of what they think is beautiful. Isn't that? Don't you see that happening?
Yeah, it's I forget what I think it's like I think Instagram is in the name of that specific look.
Really? So it's a real
Yeah,
phenomenon?
they pretty much look like blow up dolls.
Yeah,
Like
it's
Kim
weird.
Kardashian-esque blow up dolls.
The
It's
face,
like lip filler, fat reduction from one part of their body, and then they stick it in their butt or in their chest. I don't know how that works, but
well,
they
look at
do
the
that
size of her
stuff.
waist in
Tummy
proportions
tucks.
to the top and the
Yeah.
bottom. That is weird. But
Well,
look, this is. Go ahead.
It's gonna get bigger with all those millions she's gonna get.
That's true. So how much would you pay?
For what?
She's not gonna take a settlement. She's gonna keep that baby for 18 years.
Absolutely. That's a paycheck. His name might as well be like a paycheck. I'm Paycheck Jourdain.
What's
Paycheck Edwards.
100K?
Bro's a
Yeah.
sucker, man.
That's his problem. He offered her 100K, and she's like, she like had a heart attack. She's like,
I
100,000. That's
I bet you she doesn't even know how to make a dang quesadilla.
I guess she probably burned her boobs on the hot stove if she had to, you know.
She probably
That's-
don't even
That's
wipe
silicone
properly.
right next to the microwave, you know. I don't think that's safe.
Look at those nails. Christ
look,
almighty.
Look at Anthony Edwards here. This is the girl he's dating right now. This is his girlfriend, and apparently she's pregnant.
Oh wow. These
Yeah,
guys just never learn, do they?
Yeah.
They're
Well, come
bringing
on.
down the culture.
Let's say you were 23 years old
Or
with
is that part
206.
of
Oh, no. Let's
the
say you were
culture?
23 years old with $263 million contract. How many ladies would you be raw dogging, Mr. GSP?
None.
And you're hung like a horse.
Yeah, you're freaking liar, dude. I
Nah,
just
man.
know.
I'd be hanging out with hotter chicks for sure.
Fine. I never said the chick. My whole point is you'd be banging all these chicks. They'd be waiting outside your hotel room. And you
Heck
would,
no, you're tripping. You don't know me.
if if you were playing soccer for AC Milan or whatever bull crap you like, and you were making $500 million or something, you'd be banging chicks. You'd have, kids and different area codes.
I would probably be married if I played for AC Milan in like the early 2000s, late 90s.
All right, he
I
doesn't
find
get my
myself
point.
a nice Mediterranean woman, marry her, and then have like 3 to 4 kids.
You always have a way of hijacking what I'm saying. Can you just admit that you would have lots of kids? No, he won't. What about you, Professor? Would you have tons of kids?
Yeah, no, I'd be married.
No. You'd have 10 million kids. I know that. Your seed would be everywhere.
I would probably be married to like the daughter of like a powerful Italian family.
Do you guys know who Chief Keef is?
Yeah, he's a rapper.
He's dead, right? Something like that.
I have no idea. Damn,
Yeah,
that
I don't
shit's
know
sad.
anything about him, but apparently she was dating him before she was dating Edwards. I don't know if that fits into any of this, but
And they'll just
probably
take
not.
turns.
But I would think that Edwards would be dating a hotter chick. Both of these girls are kind of like, ugh.
They all do that.
Maybe it's their type.
They
I don't know.
they just see like, oh, curves, big squishy. And they're all young, so they have like that maternal, like biological instinct of like grabby, me want milky. They're freaking children, bro.
They are young. They're young men, you know.
They
but-
need, they probably didn't get that when they were younger. If they even like had a mom, you know, they're probably
But I
raised
look
by
at-
their auntie or grandma.
But I look at women like the Cavender twins or like Olivia Copel, and I think that's more realistic. That's kind of hot, you know.
Yeah, I'd rather have them.
I
Sure.
want something a little more realistic, you know. I don't know.
But it's just the culture.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but
That's just the baller life, yo.
are you about that life? So if you were playing for AC Milan, you wouldn't have any chicks. Got it. Okay. I understand. You're a
I never
liar.
said that.
No, I got
Wow,
it. You're a
okay.
liar. Okay. Understand. I mean,
AC Milan.
what would you be playing?
No, there's
Wait.
nothing wrong with AC Milan. That's a great club. That's like historical club.
Okay,
It's just
Man
like,
U.
I can't.
Let's say you were playing for Man U.
No, I think I'd rather play for AC Milan.
That's not my point. My point is about the
No,
woman.
I'm just kidding.
He'd be buying her Gucci purses.
Heck
Bag.
Well, yeah, she's my wife. My wife.
yeah.
Look at CJ Stroud. He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
He's one of
CJ
the good
Stroud.
ones.
Speaking of Anthony Edwards, now we're moving
Wow.
to CJ Stroud, a good Christian man. That's what I'm talking about. And he's on NBC. Did you see what they did to him, Professor?
I heard about it.
This is some bull crap, right? Does this
Well, they
upset
gotta
you?
they gotta cut it. They don't want to waste their airtime on that.
It's the same amount of time. He's just saying his speech. It's like 2 seconds of the speech. You're telling me they had to cut out the 2 seconds of the speech that he just says, "Oh, I want to thank God." No,
Yeah.
about the game. It's like 2 seconds.
Can you imagine if he went on like a BLM or like a black superiority rant? It would have been like blasting that 24/7. Oh, look at this heroic speech about from CJ Stroud.
But he says anything else, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know if we could say that. Hey, I just want to thank my, I just want to thank my, my morals, and I just want to raise my kids in a proper home with my wife. Cut that! Cut it! I just want to, I want to not steal, and I think that kids should go to school, and cut it. That's it. He's saying too much."
It's like respect their elders. Don't be a nuisance in the classroom.
He's saying everything. He just labels everything that he thinks is good. Yeah.
Shit.
I don't got you people jaywalking. I think that people should, if they're on Twitter, only say kind things. And if I think that's about it.
He looks like a pineapple.
Okay. All right. That's enough about talking about CJ Stroud.
Look at his hair. It looks like the top of a pineapple.
You look like a pineapple, mother effer.
I wish I had hair.
What do you think about this one, Daddy?
Huh?
A man claiming to be selling Queen Elizabeth. That's
That-
how much was he selling it for?
That's a good question. See, now I got him thinking. You know, so a 26-year-old man who tried to sell, he was defrauding people on eBay. He was selling it for 540 pounds.
$686.
Yeah, yeah. So he was found guilty for fraud and sentenced to 12 months of community order.
I think that was kind of worth it, worth the risk.
$646. Now he has to spend every weekend picking up trash. Screw that, dude. That doesn't sound like a good deal to me. I'll be like, can I just pay back the 686?
Well, he didn't, it's not like he sold it to anybody.
He didn't sell it. He didn't even sell it, and he still has to do this. That sounds like a bad deal. What a fool. What was he thinking? What do you think about that, Mr. Chang? This guy's a true Chang.
I don't know. I mean, he's just trying to make a quick buck.
Yeah, but why don't he be a little more realistic? Say that it's like Sean Strickland's walking stick. Nobody's going to question that. But you say the Queen of England that just died and they had all this big hoopla about?
I'm the Queen of England.
All right. So let's end this right now. Any final words? Let's start from the top and work our way down. Go ahead.
Who's on top?
About-
Who's on bottom?
About what?
I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys tell me. I said let's start from the top and work our way down. Go ahead. Obviously, you guys are both bottoms.
What
Who's on
the
top?
heck?
Who's on top?
Oh,
Gross.
I'm the pitcher. He's the catcher.
Okay, go ahead then.
Gross.
Niners win easily on Saturday.
Oh, we're
Oh
talking
my
about
God.
football?
Well, no, we're not talking about football, but I like the way he took charge. That definitely makes him a top. He said, "This is what I'm talking about too." Said, "Not only am I taking charge, but I'm telling you what I'm talking about."
Oh,
Go
she's
ahead.
wearing a Prada beanie. Hmm.
What do you say, Mr.
AC
Mr.
Milan.
Mr. Irrelevant?
AC Milan.
Since you're last to speak, you're Mr. Irrelevant.
Oh, nice.
You're the last pick in the draft. Go ahead, Brock
got-
Purdy.
I got Texans beating the Ravens.
This is so weird. We're doing a UFC show, and you guys just give us.
Oh,
You guys give
that's
us.
why I was asking.
Well, I mean, you can say whatever you want, but it would seem that you
Uh,
would both gravitate towards UFC since we're
Okay,
doing a
we're still
UFC
talking
show.
about UFC.
You don't have to. Well, this is a UFC show.
Is there any news? Any big UFC news?
Well, we're not going to go backwards.
Um,
Just give us your final take.
I think. Oh shoot! Where's the one that we were talking about? UFC 298.
Oh my
No,
goodness!
97.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I see our subscriber
297.
count going down. This is terrible. I believe it. This is not indicative of what we're going to have in the future. This is our first UFC show. So
Yeah.
subscribe, hit that like button, give us the content, send some money our way so that we
Who's that?
can do this forever. And we can become rich just like Anthony Edwards and impregnate Instagram models. And
I
at the
heard a
same time,
female
give them
voice.
money.
Who's that? The Mutt. The Mutt.
That's who I am. I'm the mutt.
Browns. Your Browns are out of the playoffs.
Browns are in the playoffs. Okay. And
No, they're
Professor,
out.
anything for the
Oh.
UFC?
I was gonna say who I thought was gonna have the performance of the night.
All right, go ahead. That's a good take.
my performance of the night prediction is gonna be Chris Curtis,
Whoa, this is crazy.
Action man.
action
You-
man, performance
you
of the
only-
night.
You only get this right here on Get Your Angle Sports. You don't hear that
Yeah.
anywhere else. So
Mm.
Kurt Angle with the fight of the night, he's going to be the action man. And Professor, what's your pick of the what's your UFC final take?
Sean
Yeah.
Strickland's gonna make Canada great again, buddy.
That's oh wow, I'm trying to put my mind around that. I'm gonna have to take that one and think about it for a little bit and come back to you. But
Gosh,
yeah,
damn.
I like that. Hopefully, what's his name? Justin Trudeau shows up and
Oh,
Sean Strickland gets with Demi Lovato right in front of him. That would set her straight.
is that chick still alive?
Yeah, I think she's bald now.
Gross.
I don't
I
think you
think
can say that.
I think
Guys,
the only girl
guys,
who could
come
pull
on.
that off, in my opinion, is Ruby Rose.
She does pull that off. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
She would look weird with hair.
I mean, I like her with the short hair that she sometimes has, like the long on the top.
Long on the top and the short on the bottom.
Yeah, it's too bad she's a lesbian.
Well, I mean that's good for her. We support her, right?
Yeah, I just wish she was like a triple X actress.
You wish she liked your kind.
No, it's like, dang. You know, we lost another one, guys.
Yeah, we just can't win, huh? We never win.
Until, some piece of trash decided he was going to rob a 5'4", 115-pound damsel in
What the
distress.
heck?
He'd be the one in distress because UFC fighter
Yeah,
Pollyanna
baby.
Viana, she was having none of it. Suspect approached her, demanded the cell phone, said he had a gun.
That's
So she
scary.
threw 2 punches, a kick, and dropped the clown.
Yep.
Turns out he had no gun.
Dang.
What he does have? A broken face.
Oh,
You never mess with
Ugh.
any woman, especially Pollyanna Viana.
You don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen.
holy
Right out.
smokes!
Oh man, he looks bad.
He
Yeah.
does
Oh,
look
she-
bad.
He
She
still looks
does
good.
like cosplay.
Yeah, she does anime. That's
Yeah.
funny that the guy that she beat up looks like you, Chang.
Oh, like GSP?
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh man, if that was actually GSP, she would have been looking like that guy on TV.
That looked exactly like the picture that you have in your thing.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, guys, I'll let you go. So we'll see you next time for the NFL show tomorrow. What do you guys? We'll talk about that later. All right, guys.
Peace.
There's no bots?
All right, bots. Peace.